Hey guys, welcome back to the Snapprint Chronicles. Today we have a little bit of a tool haul video for you guys. But as always, before we start, if you find this type of content interesting or helpful, could you please give me a like and subscribe to this channel? Okay, today's tool haul, it's some tools I found. These are all Proto, except for one piece. And this is what I found. I found some ratchets, a couple of ratchets, some wrenches, and some sockets. Okay, let's start with the wrenches. Here I have a Proto combination wrench. It's a 5/8, and this is Proto 1220. Proto manufactured in the US. And here's another open-end open-end wrench. This one has 3/4 on one side and 5/8 on the other. And this one is 3031, Proto manufactured USA. You can see these are pretty well worn. The chrome is peeled off, and there's some letters for the previous owner. These might be a little bit older. I'm not sure when these came out. And here's another Proto combo wrench. This one's 5/16, is 1210. Proto USA. This one looks to be in a little bit better shape. There does seem to be like a bit of rust throughout, especially in the openings. But this one ain't too bad. And then I have this big combo wrench. It's Proto 1230. It's 15/16, and as you can see, it's pretty well worn. See, a lot of the plating is starting to come off. It's a good amount of rust also. These would probably be good if I stuck them in a bath of evaporust. I might do that later. Okay, here's a Proto socket. This is 5418. Proto manufactured USA. It's 9/16, and it's pretty rusty inside. It's like a 12 point socket. And this looks to be a little bit older. Could be impact. Is 7424-H. Proto 3/4, manufactured USA. This one has a little branding on it. It says Dynaring, and it has a registered trademark. So I'm not sure when this came out. Dynaring, was that a line they had? Maybe it has something to do with this little raised ring around the opening here. Maybe that's the Dynaring. I'm not sure. As you can see, this one's also pretty well rusted, especially on the bottom here. Not too bad. Looks like it would clean up pretty good. That's the inside. This one doesn't look like it was used too much. Here's a 4716 Proto 1/2 inch. It's a 6-point, and this looks like a 1/4 inch drive socket. Here's another 1/4 inch drive. This one, well, the letters are kind of small. Oh, 4711. This is 11/32s, 11/32. It's 1/4 inch, 6 points. A little bit of rust inside. And here's a 5430 Proto, 15/16. It has these little marks, not sure what these marks are. And it has like a little star here. Maybe that's an owner's mark. Whoever owned this, maybe they made these marks, I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen these marks before on Proto. I could be wrong. This one's pretty well rusty inside. It's like a 12-pointer. I think this is 1/2 inch. Let me see. Yeah, it's 1/2 inch. And here's a 5424. This one looks to be in pretty nice shape on the outside. It's a 3/4 Proto USA. This is another 1/2 inch. $12 points. It's a little bit of rust in there, but not too bad. And the only other manufacturer besides Proto is Mac, and this is the only piece of Mac that came. This is a Mac USA XM7. And I think this is probably 6mm. It's a 3/8 drive. So I would say this is probably 6mm. A little bit of rust on the inside, but not bad. And Mac is also a Stanley brand, which Proto is, so I think there's a relationship there. And there's this seems to be like a deep wall socket, not sure. This is a 5340, 1/2 inch, and this is a 1/2 inch drive. This one looks well worn. It's kind of dirty and rusty in there. It's pretty dirty in there. Has these big holes also. Not sure. Maybe there was like a sliding beam in here, maybe. And I don't know, or maybe it was made so you can put a beam in and get some leverage on whatever you're doing. I don't know. I've never seen a socket with big holes like that on the sides. If you guys have any more info on these, drop me something in the comment section. Okay, and the 2 ratchets I got was the typical Proto ratchets for the time, the 4749, and this one doesn't seem too bad. Looks okay. I see there's some rust probably inside. There's some rust around the switch here. And the 1/2 inch, this is 5449. It's pretty rusty here. This one you can see is well used. I think they might have used this as a hammer at one point, from what I see here. looks pretty dinged up, and the handle looks pretty rusty and dirty. I don't know, this might clean up pretty good, but looks like it's been banged up too. It's like whoever used this got a lot of use out of it, and it's missing screws. These look like replaced. This one definitely is a replacement screw. This one looks also to be replaced. Still works. Let's take a quick look inside just to see what we have. Here's a screw. That's definitely a replacement screw. This new looking screw, of course, is a replacement. And here is the plate and the gear. And this is what it looks like inside. Pretty dirty. Probably hasn't been touched in ages. I don't see any oil. I see a lot of grease that's hardened, but it's still working. So that just goes to show these ratchets were it's pretty coarse, so the tolerances aren't, you know, that tight, but these ratchets keep going even with a lot of neglect. And let's take a quick look and see what's inside the 1/4 inch. The screw looks original, but it's pretty well rusted. This one also is pretty well rusted. This this plate seems a bit tight, so okay, this is the plate. On the inside, looks like there was a little bit of oil there, a good amount of rust on the sides. Here's the gear. The gear looks pretty well chromed. Doesn't look like there was much use. I see some rust in between the teeth there. And here's inside the mechanism. Looks pretty well rusted. Still functioning. The paws don't look too bad. They look this didn't look like it got much use, but it looks like it was sitting around in moisture. And on the outside, doesn't look too bad. Sorry to hit the camera. Like, not too much oxidation on the outside, but you can see how it got into the inside. Well, that's that. So that's about it for this haul. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty nice Proto USA stuff. Like I said, pretty well used, a little bit dirty, but should clean up pretty good. Alright guys, until next time.